In January 2024, thousands of pages of court documents were released to the public. They're now known as the Epstein Files. And if you've searched for them online, you may have seen another term, Epstein file. It's simply a common misspelling. But it's trending because millions of people are trying to understand what is actually inside these documents. But here's the truth. Most videos get it wrong. Some exaggerate, some speculate, and some take the files completely out of context. So today, we're going to break everything down accurately, using only public, verified information, with no assumptions, no accusations, and no theories. This is the Epstein Files, explained clearly, safely, and factually. What are the Epstein Files? The term Epstein Files refers to court documents unsealed from a long-running legal case involving Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. These documents include depositions, emails, testimony, flight logs, court filings, and summaries of interviews. These files were released through court order after media outlets requested transparency. Important to clarify. These documents do not prove guilt of anyone mentioned in them. Names in the documents appear for many reasons. They may have been witnesses mentioned in testimony, referenced in emails, or connected socially or professionally. Being named does not mean wrongdoing. That's the part many videos leave out, but legally, it matters. Why were these documents unsealed? The unsealing began with a lawsuit between Virginia Giuffre, a plaintiff, and Ghislaine Maxwell, a defendant. Media organizations argued that because the case was high-profile and related to criminal allegations already public, the documents served a public interest. A judge reviewed each document and decided what could be released. Some details remained sealed: private medical information, identities of minors, sensitive personal data, claims that were unverified or unrelated. This is why the files include redactions, black bars, and missing pages. The court released only what it legally could. What's actually inside the Epstein Files? 1. Depositions. These are recorded testimonies under oath. They include questions about Epstein's businesses, his properties, his associates, his routines, his use of private planes, and his relationship with Maxwell. Depositions often show conflicting answers, which is normal in legal cases. 2. Flight logs. Flight logs are among the most talked about documents. They show dates of flights, destinations, crew members, passengers. Legally important note: flight logs only show who was on a plane. They do not show why someone was flying, what happened, whether they knew Epstein personally. Many names appear simply because Epstein owned planes used for business or social events. 3. Emails and schedules. Some documents contain meeting notes, calendar entries, contact lists. These come from seized records and depositions, so again, legally. These do not indicate wrongdoing. Many high-profile individuals interacted with Epstein before his crimes were publicly known. 4. Court transcripts. These include questions from lawyers, objections, judges' rulings, testimonies from various witnesses. Transcripts often appear fragmented because court cases stretch over many years. 5. Interviews with witnesses. Some summaries describe witness recollections, observations, general descriptions of Epstein's lifestyle and homes. Witness statements are not proof. They are simply one person's account, summarized by attorneys. 6. Evidence inventories. These are lists of items collected during raids, such as photographs, hard drives, documents. Financial records. Most of the material seized remains sealed due to privacy laws and ongoing investigations at the time. What the files do not show. This part is crucial and often ignored. 1. The files do not prove guilt. The documents are not verdicts, are not findings of fact, are not official accusations. They simply reflect information gathered during legal proceedings. 2. Being named does not equal wrongdoing. People may appear in Depositions, emails, social calendars, contact lists, flight logs for completely normal reasons. Business, charity events, travel networking, social circles, invitations they did not accept. The court explicitly acknowledged that the files contain unverified statements, allegations that were not upheld, references unrelated to criminal activity. 3. The files are not complete. You will find pages missing or redacted because federal privacy laws protect minors. Sensitive evidence cannot be public. Some claims were considered irrelevant. Ongoing investigations required confidentiality. This is why interpretations must stay cautious and fact-based. Why these documents matter. Although the files don't prove new crimes, they matter for 3 important reasons. 1. They provide transparency. The Epstein case had global attention. The documents allow the public to see the legal process. 2. They reveal how long the case spanned. Some files date back more than a decade. They show how many agencies, attorneys, and courts were involved. 3. They show how large the social network was Epstein met. Business leaders, politicians, academics, royal figures, scientists, celebrities. But again, meeting someone does not imply wrongdoing. The files simply show the scale of his connections, which explains why the case drew enormous attention worldwide. Why Epstein file suddenly exploded online. When the documents were released, people rushed to search for them, but many typed the name wrong. Instead of Epstein Files, a large number of searches were spelled Epstein File, Epstein File, Epstein File. The misspelling became a trend and even appeared in autocomplete suggestions. So when you see the word Epstein File, it simply refers to the same thing: the unsealed court documents related to the Epstein case. The Epstein Files open a window into one of the most complex and controversial legal cases of our time. But they require careful reading and responsible interpretation, because information in a document is not the same as proof. Names are not guilt, and context is everything. If you want part 2, where we break down the timeline, the arrest history, the role of investigators, and how these documents were collected, let me know in the comments. This has been at the $1 Billion Scandal. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe.